You're listening to the YTFA Podcast.
Welcome back to the YTFA Podcast, where we discuss current events, give advice, and review some of the YouTube videos that you'd send in to us. Sometimes. Without further ado, welcome to the family. As usual, I'm your host, Lord Pyromon, joined by Downcast Spark and Parnell Animation.
It's in the sauce.
Hi! Yeah, we already said that.
It's in the sauce.
And
the sauce?
Sauce.
The cheese is under the sauce.
I'm scared.
The cheese is under the sauce.
In local news, local dog scares there's cartoon Italian.
I mean, okay, now I'm just looking at all the cursed pizzas you guys said. What the actual hell are these?
Okay, the audience has no context for this.
They have no context for this, yeah.
Just
Pyro
show
and I
images.
were spamming like really terrible cursed pizzas in the chat.
We really should have saved this for Curse Meme Hour, but no.
We probably should have, but we're two little shits.
Guys, we're going to be honest. We just wanted to record a new episode of YTFA. This is the first time we've actually sat down to really just talk to you guys. Because, yeah, this is technically the second episode of Season 3, but it's the first official episode of Season 3, because the last episode that we did with the amazing, talented subject Juice, it was originally going to be the last episode of Season 2, but then we had, like, a lot of drama and stuff happen with, like, just bad situations. So we had to, like, pretty much step away from the podcast for a while. And
Is that why we stepped away? I just went to take a shit.
For a year?
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, it was a really big shit.
All that pizza does something to you, let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
So that's why I never
all those
recovered.
cursed pizzas we had on screen, I ate all of them. And they resulted in what I like to call Mountain Doo-Doo.
Mountain Doo-Doo? Get out. Just leave.
We just started and we already have a shit joke. Are we kidding? Are you kidding me?
Amazing. I've missed this so much.
Welcome back to YTFA, baby!
Yeah!
Are we discussing some of the YouTube videos?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have some pretty interesting topics to talk about. This is going to be kind of a fast and loose video because we're kind of, getting our bearings back and all that stuff, considering it's been so long. But let's just jump right into the topic. So, Jack, you had something you wanted to talk about. You've been, like, running some sort of experiment.
Yeah, so a while back, about 9 months ago now, I saw this interesting YouTube video, and it was talking about, how calling what we work on content, how it subconsciously takes a mental toll on us. And I was like, you know what would be a neat experiment? I'm going to try stop calling my videos content. And so I'm on month 9 or 10 now of never calling my cartoons content. Because, the basis of this theory basically is that content, by definition, is anything posted online. So when you compare your videos to content, when you call it content, you're basically saying, my video is the equivalent of someone tweeting poop.
That's me.
You're basically belittling your own work every time you call your videos content. And so that kind of takes that affects your mental health a little without you even noticing. And at first I was like, okay, this is probably bullshit, but I'm just going to try it because I think it'd be interesting for YTFA. But holy crap, it's not bullshit. I am so much more motivated to make videos now. And I take so much more pride in each one. The videos are better quality ever since I started doing this. It's actually changed my whole career. I would if I was a real asshole, I'd like, because I got like nominated for some international awards a while back, I'd be like, it's because I did this, but I don't think it's that level of confidence boosting. But it's definitely a lot healthier for you to not call your stuff content.
It has worked. It's worked for me a little bit. And I'm somebody who has a very bad complex of being my worst enemy, if you know what I mean. I feel like a lot of creators have this, and I feel like to the creators that constantly get in their own head and get depressed and stuff, you should probably give this a shot, in my opinion. Because I just started calling myself a video creator and streamer rather than a content creator. And it is, to be fair, it's kind of hard to change that mindset, especially when people are still calling their videos or streams content. And not to mention that that's become like, I think, the basic term for like what we all do is whether you're
unfortunately,
yeah,
it has, and it's like it's belittling.
Yeah, so
the problem is that it's kind of become just a colloquial term for like everything, because now like you have like film studios referring to their movies as content, and you can
notice how
you can see it in how movies are being made now. They don't. A lot of movies that come out nowadays don't feel like movies; they feel like content.
Well, that's
just like there's not a lot of like, you know.
Look, I made you some
go
content.
Yeah, like the original video I was watching was mostly talking about movies, believe it or not, and they were saying how like turning movies and shows into content rather than shows, because of the effects it has on the employees working on them, it's like basically killing the art. And I think we're seeing that on YouTube too, where a lot of the artistry on YouTube has been dying over the last like few years. You don't see as much like creativity on the platform, I'm finding.
To be fair, I think the reason why is because of the whole meta with how content is made. For example, which I mean we'll get into later. By a few tests I made. If you're playing an indie game, right? You can actually compare it to
look
something
at you
else.
Segueing to the next topic.
I know. We did
so professional. I love this.
We didn't bullshit for 3 hours and James cries in a corner. Actually, you know what?
stayed on topic. I'm so proud of us.
No. This is too professional. So hear me out. Buff Barney. All right.
Damn it.
Buff
Barney. We were so close.
And Sonic the Hedgehog.
We were so close. Let's talk about Shadow Generations for 30 minutes. Jack.
Okay.
Let's do
wait.
it.
Okay. I'm done.
Greatest game ever.
I'm done with this bit. I'm done with this bit.
Francis, talk about your gaming meta, please.
Okay, so when it comes to gaming meta, if you're a smaller creator that gets a deal or gets a way to play a smaller indie game that's in the works, one meta I noticed that really helps is comparing it to a game that it is inspired from. Because the thing is, you have to look at it this way. When it comes to smaller games, they might have an audience. Like you've seen this with like some games like Billy Bust Up, Poppy Playtime. The list goes on, right? But when it comes to like indie games that are just getting out, there's not a lot of people that know exist. So if you just title it by the game, and for example, when I tested, let's talk about this Kingdom Hearts inspired fan game that I've been playing. That's really good, by the way, so far. Luminous Nights. Say if you just title the game, say if you just title the game, I played Luminous Nights and it's amazing. Nobody knows what Luminous Nights is. Maybe some people might click on it by curiosity, but nobody knows who it's for or the audience. But then what I did is, because I know it was a Kingdom Hearts inspired game, to not only get people interested in the game, but to bring in that fan base in, I decided to rename it and go, this Kingdom is Luminous Hearts is Luminous Nights the next Kingdom Hearts. And with the thumbnail, I had Sora on one side, which is, if you're not familiar with Kingdom Hearts, that's the main character of the game, and the main character from Luminous Nights on the other side. And that video almost got 1,000 views. Now, to some, that might not be great, but for a smaller creator, that is really good because it shows that YouTube is pushing it out and that there's people interested in watching that kind of content. And so I decided to test it again when I got the opportunity to test and play the game, which is kind of like, I would say, visually and a little bit gameplay wise, a Kirby inspired game called Gimmick 2, which Gimmick 2 is a continuation from a really old game back, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you know about it, but the original Gimmick, I believe, was released for the Game Boy. It's a very old game. And so I tested it again, saying if you like Kirby, you'll love Gimmick 2 with the same kind of thumbnail concept. And that video is almost at 600 views. So this kind of meta is a great way to not only reach a target demographic, but it also really helps when you're trying to establish your audience and get more people hyped about that said game. You're kind of killing two birds with one stone. You're helping yourself and you're helping the developer of the video game.
It kind of reminds me of like back in the day when like 2018, which feels weird to say back in the day too.
Jesus.
But when like Owl House and Amphibia first were like announced at like a Disney convention, right? All like the YouTubers out there, the cartoon YouTubers, were going, which of these shows is gonna be the next Steven Universe?
I remember that.
I always heard the next Gravity.
I remember that.
Yeah, that came out a lot too. Yeah, it just makes me think of that, you know?
I think that there is. I think that your gaming channel meta does actually remind me of a fairly popular, 300K subs, but still that's pretty big. This big YouTube channel called way bigger than us, but there's a channel called Obo Shoes where he actually does name his videos like that. He doesn't do a lot of like videos on indie games though, so it's cool that you're doing it with indie games. Yeah, he'll do like older games that nobody knows about, like obscure shit. What was it? I don't know. He'll find like a game that's similar to Gears of War, but it's fantasy, and he'll call it Gears of War if it was D&D. And it's like, and he'll just name stuff like that. He'll find like some sci-fi shooter action RPG, and he'll say like, Mass Effect, but
it makes sense though, because you're reaching out.
It does
to an audience that's familiar with the game, and you're also getting new people's attention. I mean, like, and not to mention,
it's pretty
if you're
cool
really
to
thinking
do that with indie games.
Right?
They need the audience.
And if you're thinking about it too, it's kind of like what I kind of think. It's like you're going at the basic Let's Play style, but you're presenting it differently. So like maybe you're going more like how you're presenting it a little bit more on maybe like a game review kind of style, or like a concept based kind of a formality on when you're pitching your idea. Because you got to remember, the first thing that people see in your video is the thumbnail and the title. Those have to be good. And another thing, to keep a high SEO score, you also want to make sure that you're having it tagged correctly. So if you're comparing that game to, like, say you're comparing Gimmick 2 to Kirby, you're probably going to want to also use Kirby tags. So like when people are looking up Kirby, that game pops up. So it's like
Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That's like the newest title.
Yeah, no, I never played a Kirby game. I really want to play that. I have it on my.
Oh my god, dude! Listen, you gotta play Kirby in the Forgotten Land.
If anybody wants to gift it to me, I have a Throne wish list. It's on there. Throne.com/Dowcastspark. I promise I'm not poor. I promise.
Kirby in the Forgotten Land, genuinely one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. It's so good.
To get around to playing it. I played the demo, and it's really good.
It is. I can confidently say it's one of the greatest 3D platformers ever created. I play like every 3D platformer that comes out.
Hey,
I played a shit ton of retro ones.
We might be getting a Hat in Time too, and we still got Billy Bust Up, so you might want to wait.
Trust me, I love Hat in Time, and I respect the hell out of Billy Bust Up. But play Kirby in the Forgotten Land. It's just the controls are so fluid and perfect. And when you've mastered the bullet time mechanics with the dodge rolls, it's some of the most satisfying game feel I've ever felt in a game.
Well, again, guys, throne.com/DownCastSpark.
Spark's just begging
Or
our
don't.
audience for Kirby.
Why are you using the podcast to beg for stuff? Why are you?
Yeah, like you're
Because,
literally using the
James,
podcast to beg for free video games.
You invited me to this podcast like what 3-4 years ago. You knew what you were getting into. Like,
Did I know that you were gonna like start begging for free stuff? No.
No.
To be fair, though,
Why?
you didn't know that he'd start playing Sea of Thieves during the podcast on New Year's that one year either.
We're never. That was like season 1, wasn't it?
That was season 1. That was
Jeez, how did we get here, guys?
Oh, by the way, do you guys like our new like reactive images? Makes us a little more animated, huh?
Yeah, like I said, we would have had this for the last episode, but like I said, it was recorded back in like season 2 days, so there's no way to do the interactive images then. But now we can do that because we got the money. Like, look at our new setup. Like, we took James's credit card when he wasn't looking, and we got this whole studio. And I am just so happy and proud of this community and what we were able to do with James's credit card. Good job, everyone.
I am hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt.
IRS.
The
We
IRS
put
is,
so much more money on that than hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the
IRS has my daughter hostage.
You want to know what James?
This is a studio in Times Square.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know how much that costs?
Yeah, but
how many millions of dollars we paid?
You want to know what the FBI, James, and the Geneva Convention all have in common? Mr. Beast.
I'm scared. No.
Mr. Beast. What does he teach?
Oh.
Blasphemy and greed. And amusement. Tell me, what would Jesus do?
No.
You see, he's not
referencing cold
a
ones.
Christian channel. Does he like the number of man? I bet somewhere he has a 666 tattoo. I know the whole fucking song because back in this old friend group I was in, I had this one friend who played that shit on repeat all the fucking time. I still respect him to this day because of that. We might not talk anymore, but it's funny. And I will forever.
The guy I knew who played shit on repeat was my friend Matthew. Used to play Safety Torch by Tobuscus on repeat back in the day.
Safety Torch! Put it in a bucket! Safety Torch!
I was always more of a Diamond Sword guy myself.
But yeah, I mean...
that's a banger. Personally, weirdly enough, hot take, his best song was Sideburns.
I don't think I remember that one.
Speaking of sideburns, you want to know who else had sideburns? Want to know who else had sideburns? Because I'm going to reel it back in.
Oh, yeah.
Dogpack.
Wait, what?
When he was making that video about Mr. Beast. I mean, like, look, I feel like we got to talk about this. No. I mean, we're not going to talk about all of it, obviously, because it's so
there's like certain stuff we are not bringing up on this show.
We literally can't, yeah.
No, there's so much that we want to, like, James wants to do a whole segment on it, like, for the next episode. But I feel like we need to dip our toes into it. Dip our little
No, James wants to do a segment on the death of Mr. Beastification, which is, like, the theory of, like, YouTube videos getting more and more rapidly
we can talk about it this one. We can like, touch on it this time.
Yeah, because, like,
I still want to do, like, a bigger segment next time.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Actually, this would be a good segment to the next episode because here's my thing. Here's what I'm thinking about. It's the whole situation with, like, Mr. Beast has been insane. Now, of course, we can't talk about all of it, but there was somebody who claims that they have worked for Mr. Beast. I'm not sure if it was proven or not, but I'm pretty sure he's proven it at this point. Dogpack, and he made 2 videos, not one, not uno, dos, singular, Dose. And my God, it was a hard watch. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I would never say I was like a fan of Mr. Beast, even like during like
I was.
even during the PewDiePie days. I never but I will say one thing. This is I think Jacksepticeye put it best when he was said like his opinion about Mr. Beast when he's on the lie detector thing, and he said, I think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube. And
he's right.
No, and then,
like he's right.
And then like when they said like, oh, but like he's doing all these good things, he likes making these videos. Jack just said under his breath, if he liked making those videos, they'd be longer.
Yeah.
And I like honestly,
I think
Sean is so fucking based.
Mm-hmm. No, like there's some like old school YouTubers who are just so big. I think we owe a certain baker a ton of apologies, by the way.
Huh? Who?
Ordinary Sausage. Yes, I think that he really called it when it came to binging with Babish being
No, not know what I'm talking about here.
Oh. No, binging with Babish didn't do anything wrong.
What? Should I?
You guys don't know about
who you're talking about?
Okay,
I know
no, you don't.
Babish is. He's like the cooking channel, right? He never shows his face.
I'm not okay. I'm never gonna. I'm not okay. Fuck it. There's this channel called Ordinary Sausage, and his whole thing is he makes weird ass like sausages and he tries them. And like for the longest time in his videos, he had this running gag going where he like constantly talked shit about binging with Babish.
I was talking about Rosanna Pansino, who called out Mr. Beast for
Rosanna
being,
Pansino, yes.
Who called out Mr. Beast for being a prick like 2 years ago, and everyone dogpiled her. And then it's like, oh, she was right.
Yeah,
and now she's just going on this arc of being.
Nobody's gonna.
Now she's going on like this arc of being Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, screaming vindication.
Wait. Isn't that the like one channel that's like the foodie I'm trying to think of, because I did subscribe to her. She's been like
yeah
she did Nerdy Nummies back in the day.
Oh,
and
damn.
she's the one who found the mold in Lunchly, which Lunchly's a whole beast of its own of like the villains of YouTube teaming up.
Bruh. I like my cheese drippy, bro, with my prime energy.
I like my cheese moldy, bro.
I like
Did
my
you
cheese
hear Logan
moldy,
Paul say that on the podcast?
I did not. No, I have not. No.
The response. So they made a podcast. Logan Paul and KSI and Mr. Beast got on a podcast together, and when they brought up the mold thing, Logan Paul just goes, "Well, I like my cheese moldy."
Logan Paul, Logan Paul, if you ever see this, which you probably won't, why are you so fucking stupid? Like, do you enjoy being shit on? Like, first it was the dead body, then it was the crypto scam, now it's the fucking Lunchly shit, and now your only response is, "I like my cheese moldy, bruh." Like, Jesus.
Like, he was joking when he said it.
Bro, everybody used to joke about how
brain dead response.
Now here's the thing, bro. Everybody jokes about like how Jake Paul is like the problem brother. Bro, Jake Paul's just staying in his lane boxing now, and that's it. That's like all I ever hear of Jake Paul.
Got arrested for illegal arms dealing last year. What are you talking about?
I did not hear that. Wait, what? What? What the fuck?
He got raided by the fucking FBI for illegal arms dealing.
The fuck?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, they're both evil. Both the Paul brothers are two of the evilest people on YouTube.
Jeez. Does he like, also like his cheese moldy, bro? I'm kind of curious.
Probably. they're both brain dead idiots, and like, you guys know me, audience. I'm usually the one like being all nice, like, let's give them benefit of the doubt. No, I give no benefit of the doubt to the Paul brothers.
I know where they can move to, and it would be a perfect fit for them. I know exactly where they could go. We're not gonna say
the moon.
Yeah, that works too.
What?
I was thinking
the moon.
So there's this like, I want you to think about this. We're not gonna say it, but there's this place on the internet that is literally the hell of the internet, It's kind of funny because they're
The
also
moon.
fire related, so they could move over there and commit as much.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
Crypto scams and like moldy
Oh,
cheese
jeez.
and film dead bodies and
Yeah. It's like a playground. Do whatever you want, right?
yeah.
Oh,
You should. You
jeez.
should do that. You should go
but-
over there and
Oh,
get lit, bruh.
honestly, I'm just gonna say it. Lunchly is out of all the Mr. Beast and Logan Paul dramas going on, the Lunchly saga is my favorite chapter. It's just so funny. Especially KSI having like a 2-month meltdown.
I'm
over
in the thick
one
of it.
tweet from
Everybody
Dan TDM.
knows. Hey, can I play you guys a song? It's really good, actually. I think
I know what song it is.
I think
and
you really
no.
like it. I think it.
No.
Listen, okay. From the screen to the ring, to the pen to the
Oh
king.
God.
Where's my
No.
crown? That's my bling. Always trouble when I ring. Cause that cheese is moldy,
Dr.
bro.
Treoris, where are you? I need you.
Bro, the majority of this episode so far has just been me like singing very dumbly.
But in all seriousness, so like when Lunchley was announced, for anyone who doesn't know, but I'm sure most of you know, Dan TDM makes a tweet
We're talking
and
about this
all he says is, "What happened to YouTubers? We used to make stuff. Now we sell crap to kids." And then
And
he
KSI
leaves
lost his shit.
for almost a
Bro,
month and a half straight.
I guess he could
every
say
day videos
wait,
and tweets.
wait, guys, I guess he could say that because of damn TDM, he was in the thick of it, and everybody knows.
God. Oh, good God. Spark, you broke Pyro.
I'm really
Spark,
proud of that. I don't care. I'll
Put
take
his
it.
mug sideways to show that he's died.
Nah, I got a better idea actually. We're just gonna.
Oh.
So now you see him. Now you don't. He's
Oh
gone.
no!
We killed
He's
him.
gone!
We hit his body
What happened to him?
in the table. So.
Oh no.
You know it
I
happens.
miss him.
Oh, he actually left the call.
I miss him.
Oh no.
Oh no, he left the call. Pyro, we can't do the show without you. You keep us sane. I'm scared. Spark, I'm scared. Oh my God, he's back.
Hey.
Holy shit. It's like,
So
are
wow.
you really here?
I'm gonna break the reactive images for a second.
Nah. Since I have you saved and stuff, you can't break the reactive images. So
All right.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool.
like even if
But
I
yeah,
left and rejoined, I mean, if I left, I'd probably break it, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you will.
So yeah, I think we can sum up the Mr. Beast section with Mr. Beast bad, but let's talk about the effect he's had on YouTube. Because
Yeah.
when he was the big thing on YouTube, when he was the big cheese, pun entirely intended, the big moldy cheese of YouTube, he kind of had an effect on videos, which I believe is called beastification now.
Yeah.
Pyro, do you want to go into on this a little?
Yeah. So, basically, yeah, like when it comes to this Mr. Beastification, I feel like most of it, you kind of see it as this, you know, everything's got to be big. You know, everything on YouTube has got to be big. Content has to be big. Ideas have to be big. Like everything's got to be big. If a video doesn't have, the video is not, you know, $1 versus $1,000 candy bar, and it's at least got to be, you know, a 7-hour-long video essay about, you know, the history of Chuck E. Cheese. So, and that's just kind of been the norm on YouTube. If you want to get views, you have to either have these outlandish concepts, or you have to have an outlandish length. And what I think I'm starting to see is that's starting to become less common. YouTube's not recommending those videos as often. They're recommending shorter videos or more personal videos and stuff like that. That kind of just like, I feel like the algorithm and audiences themselves are starting to starting to gravitate more towards like more human content.
I've personally noticed I've been getting recommended all of a sudden a lot more storytime animators, like a ton that I've never heard of. Like, I'm wondering if we're actually going into a second wave of that from this.
Potentially.
Listen, all I want, I just want to see new faces.
That'd be nice.
I want to see new faces in animation and film creation and let's plays and just in general. I just want to see new creators. And I mean, like, I'm not talking about, like, with million subs, just a lot of new creators that's just getting into the 100K, getting their first silver play button, and it's actually making a career on here. That's what I want to see. I want to see, like, a new wave of creators, because let's be honest, okay? And PewDiePie practically retired. Markiplier probably going to retire soon. Sean has also talked about retiring. MatPat, he's retired. Jane Animation made a video talking about retiring. So many people have talked about retiring. Let me tell you something. If you are a small content creator that wants to put your name on this thing, whether you become a big YouTuber or if you stay small and humble, now is the time. There's no reason to wait. There's no reason to just sit around and expect it to happen. Don't worry about quality.
Do it.
Don't, like, I hate to
Just
say it.
do it.
Yeah, like something.
Don't make your memes be dreams.
True. Do it.
Listen,
just do it.
I just want to say a reminder to
Yes,
everybody.
you can.
Ah, my God, I'm trying to have a moment. guys.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
Sorry.
To everybody who watches this podcast, to people who probably don't even watch the podcast anymore, if you know us, the three that have been doing this podcast since James since the beginning and me and Jack since about, I'd probably say, the middle of season 1, you will know that we all come from very humble beginnings, and despite everything working against people like us, people like you, you know, I've seen tons of growth, not just from this community, but from our own experiences. Like, me and James are monetized. Jack's almost there. I've seen some of you having your moments. One that comes to mind is Mint Joy Pictures. You know,
Minty's had a blow up recently, and that's awesome to see.
Exploded. That's insane to see. Yeah.
He is.
But what I'm trying to say is, if you ever feel discouraged, and if you feel like that things aren't going your way, just keep doing it anyway, because you never know what's gonna happen. You might not be where you want to be, but you're farther than where you were yesterday. And I think that's important to remember, because if you forget those basic things, then you start falling in your own head. And that is what I think kills more creators than literally anything else, because I feel like that there's two sides of what corrupts content creators: fame and self-worth. And I feel that creators can die either way ahead because they lose who they are once they get success, or they die before they even find out what kind of creator or person they are. And I'm gonna tell you, being a YouTuber, being a Twitch streamer, being a video creator, animator, filmmaker, reviewer, you know, it's not easy, especially when you have to teach yourself everything. But it's worth it. Despite what people will tell you, despite what people will say, you should do it for you. And the viewers will come. We are in a new age of YouTube where people are getting more and more of a chance to be heard. And as creators, we all desperately just want to be heard and to share our likes, our passions, our interests. And I feel like now is a better time than ever. We have the heroes of YouTube like getting ready to move on and to start a new chapter in their lives. And we have people from the villains of YouTube, if you want to call them that are being properly called out because people are done. People are transitioning. People want to see more out of their content. Real people. So if you're willing to step up to the plate, do it. Nobody's stopping you.
Oh yeah, like I feel like we are leaving the yes, very
Sorry.
I just saw the fucking twerking Among Us gif.
I just
What? Who said that?
I just recently learned that GIF is rotoscoped from Open Season. The bear twerking.
Now I can't see it.
I can see it.
Anyway,
see it.
Anyway, that was extremely well spoken, Santos. That was very good.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry, we're little shits who post.
Listen, dude, I'm a little shit too. I can't complain. I do it to you guys as well. Like this is why people watch this podcast.
It's the law of equivalent exchange and all that.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I mean, we are witnessing the end of an era on YouTube and hopefully the birth of a new era. Like
which is like
what I like to call the
era.
Essentially, but like we are what I like to call the Mr. Beast era is definitely starting to sunset, and something else is going to take its place. Hopefully, not the AI era. I hope that's not what it's going to be.
Please no,
because yeah, like I think it's probably going to be the shorts. Potentially, it could be a shorts era. This could be an era dominated by YouTube Shorts. Hopefully not.
I
prefer that over AI.
Yeah, I was just about to say that sounds way better over. Like I don't know if
I personally think we're gonna enter a YouTube nostalgia era where people are gonna get nostalgic for certain creators and they're gonna make comebacks, like the ones who weren't problematic.
Yeah, because like Smosh that's possible considering Smosh kind of made a comeback a
Smosh,
bit,
dude.
Yeah.
I've actually thought about
PewDiePie's being talked about in a positive light again.
Listen,
by
PewDiePie
people as he's been coming back.
PewDiePie is just having fun with his wife and baby boy. Like it's so wholesome, his content now. Anytime I see a PewDiePie video, I click it because it's literally just him, his son, and his wife just living their best life in Japan. If you're hating on that, you just need to reevaluate your life choices. I don't know what to tell you. Like
he has revealed that the second his son can talk, his son will host an episode of Meme Review, and it's gonna be great.
I live for that day. I want Bira to actually run an episode. Like it just what'd be funny is we get like his son just continues the PewDiePie footsteps and just starts like his own channel called BirDiePie, you know, and it's just
no, the son just inherits the channel itself.
Yeah.
Just like it's like a family business now.
What he's got to do is he's got to have his son go through the gauntlet of like he's got to do Minecraft videos, then he's got to do Call of Duty videos.
He has to play through all of Amnesia.
He's got to play Amnesia, Slender.
Then he has to become Poppy Gloria.
He's got to Poppy Gloria.
He's gonna like have like rules on games that you can't play. He's like you can't play PUBG. You can't go near the bridge.
Oh no! No!
He's gonna be like, Dad, why? I can't tell you. Goes to look it up. If you look it up, you're grounded. And he goes, okay. Looks it up anyway.
Like don't go near the elephant graveyard.
Yeah, literally. Everything the light touches is ours. Points out the PUBG video. What about that over there?
No.
That's the
light doesn't touch that, damn it.
I'm genuinely proud of Felix. Like he's grown so much, and I feel like that a lot of people like to hate on him because yeah, he's done some bad stuff in the past, sure. But
he's made some major mess ups in the past. But
I think it's the way he handled them and the way that he grew from them and learned from them is why I think he still deserves, respect and just at least even if you don't like the guy, just to tip your hat off to just be like, I respect this.
Imagine growing from your mistakes instead of hiring a biased investigator to claim you did nothing wrong.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. That'd be nuts, right? That'd be so crazy.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to see you change,
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just be so nice? So,
wouldn't it be nice if we were older?
Speaking of singing, ask us a question, ask us a question, ask us a question, and we'll answer it and shit. Cause it's time for the Q&A segment. So today's question comes from Rosalie Lizzie Collin on Discord, who asked, "What is your most viewed / trending video?"
Oh no.
So
oh no, why?
My most viewed video is my Shiny Reanimated. Even though the Be Our Guest Reanimated was so much better, everyone goes back and rewatches Shiny Reanimated.
Shiny.
So, thanks, Shay Fearless. Love you, bro.
I wish I had just as good of a story. So,
do any of you what my guys want to guess what mine is?
Kingdom Hearts.
It's obviously that Kingdom Hearts retrospective, right?
It's absolutely that fucking Kingdom Hearts retrospective that I put my damn soul into.
Yeah, that one, right?
That's totally no. It's the fucking Halo Infinite video.
Can you guess what video which one of mine blew up? Can you guess? It's totally relevant to all the
Skibbity.
You can't even pick a different video as a joke.
Skibbity.
Wow. Yeah, I still hate that. Okay, so I had a friend at the time who kept going, Spark! Ragnar Skibbity Spark! And it was just like, they just wouldn't, they wouldn't budge until I did it. So I did it just to be like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So I purposely, here's the thing, okay? Chat, here's the thing, chat. Okay, so
no.
I thought, fuck it. I tied my hair back. I wore my glasses, made sure I was clean shaved to look as nerdy as humanly fucking possible. Then I made sure the thumbnail said, I simped for TV girl. And then during the video, I literally was jumping on my chair and stuff, acting like I was watching the wildest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. I put no effort into that video whatsoever. And it got over 55,000 views. 55,000 fucking views, chat.
Which is amazing. Like, honestly, like, good on you, but...
sorry, wrong button.
I wish it could have been on literally anything else, like, that got that much views.
But like, it's fantastic, the view count, but...
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean...
Sorry it was on Skibbity.
Listen, if I could start getting that many views on all my videos, I'd be a happy Sparky, honestly.
I mean,
I wish I could get that on one video. I
mean, yeah, like I act nowadays like the Halo Infinite video is some sort of curse, but I am really glad that that's the video that popped off. Because like there are other videos that have like done pretty well, and I'm just like, why did that one do well? But I'm really glad, considering how much work I actually put into that Halo Infinite video, the Halo Infinite autopsy video. I'm really glad that's the one that like really blew up and monetized my channel pretty much.
That's
like
what the Skibbity video.
That video is why my channel. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm glad for me it was Shiny Reanimated too. Like, even though like it wasn't a good video. Like, I made that breakdown so fast compared to how long I spent on the actual shot. But that like it's just like a nice story, Shiny Reanimated. Like it's like Shea Frillis took this huge chance on this like nobody of an animator, and through that collab, I made some really good friends who I talk to still all the time. And it's just like that video changed my life in so many ways, and I do love it for that still.
Well, I think we learned a lot, though, through our time on YouTube, and I hope that as we keep growing and doing our own thing, we can keep doing this, the YTFA podcast, and hopefully we can rebuild and make YTFA better than it ever was, as well as while we're growing and doing our own things. Which, speaking of which, we understand that not all of you are huge fans of the Amiibo to Discord change. I get it. So we decided to try to bring some of that community-based style back, but on a more active base in a more profound platform. So we have
Reddit, baby!
Yeah, we actually took the time and completely revamped the YTFA subreddit from the ground up. Has a whole new look, a whole new vibe. I'm officially a mod now, and moving forward, we are going to be focusing on making the best experience for you guys as viewers. And we do want to get back into the content reviews, but that might take a little bit because we do want to make sure that we are making those episodes just as good as the episodes that we do for you right now. And those review episodes will be YouTube exclusive. So if you're listening to us on Spotify, YouTube Music, if you're listening to us on Amazon Music, I would recommend giving us a little sub on the YouTube channel so you don't miss out. But that's about it.
Oh, hey Spotify people, we should acknowledge you more.
I don't think
hope
we should.
Hope you're having a good day today.
Actually, Spotify listeners,
I have some bad news for you, Spotify guys.
What?
We're about to do some cursed memes.
No, they can see them. Like we do video on Spotify now. You know that, right?
I'm going to speak as a Spotify podcast listener myself. We're usually busy doing other shit to look at the video.
Hey, I'm just saying though, if you guys take like 5 minutes to just walk over and open your phone, you lazy butt wipe, you can actually see.
Look,
that, like...
man, I listen to Spotify when I'm working. I'm like busy doing business stuff.
Well, you know what?
You think I got time to look at some memes?
Yeah, obviously that's why we have the cursed meme segment. We do it for the good reasons, the great reasons, the god.
You can just
reasons.
take a break from doing your work like a freaking loser with a job.
You're legally entitled to 2 15-minute breaks if you have a full hour shift. So
let's try and keep this cursed meme hour down to 15 minutes. All right.
There we go.
So that the good people watching this podcast can take a break and look at the stupid curse memes that we have.
So who wants to go first?
I have a GIF maybe that
Okay.
So I want to do the hop on Poppy playtime one, but I feel like that you guys would hate me for that one, so we're not doing that. I found my cursed meme. Here we go.
Oh God!
What the hell?
I guarantee you that's from an actual Nintendo thing. I guarantee it.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I would not be.
It's just Mario. He's just doing his thing. He's doing.
Yeah, just Mario.
He's doing what Mario's do best.
It's that balloon power up. Remember from the DS version of Mario 64?
Back in my day.
Like this is a real power up in the games.
Yep. It is a real power up for some reason.
Back in my day, we had the inflatable power up.
Back in your day, you're younger than both of us.
Back in my day.
Back in
You're
my
literally
day.
the youngest one on the show.
Back in my day, I didn't exist.
Now let the old timers speak.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm
I'm
kidding.
25 and I'm the youngest. God, we're old. Anyway,
Thanks.
we only get
Thanks to the
older.
Existentialism.
We only get older. Our life is slowly fading from existence in our minds and our bodies. Will wither away from this mortal plane.
Can I be honest? I've spent a whole year while we took this time off from YTFA collecting cursed memes in my folder just for this day. Like, I have so many just ready and waiting. And I'm so excited to share some of these with you. I'm going to share 2 today because they're related, okay?
Okay.
Hello, 911.
This is a real toy from back in the day. This is a real Pez product.
Ooh, I want it.
Why is that actually kind of cool?
So let's run this down. It's a Pez candy shooter. It's a Pez dispenser that looks like a gun.
Yeah,
And
so,
because
like,
it's you put the
in
gun
in your mouth
to
get candy,
and then you pull the trigger
to get candy. It was 98 cents.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Guys, it
This
was
is the most
listen.
American product ever. So related to kind of unhinged advertising.
Yep.
This was apparently an actual ad for Donkey Kong Country that was in New York subways back in the day.
Oh, fun. Tell your parents, buy me Donkey Kong Country or go to hell.
Pre-purchase
Yeah!
Donkey Kong Country.
Was this an actual ad?
This is an actual ad, apparently.
And Babbage's.
I got both of these from a Twitter account that posts like old advertisements. I think it was like called like Unhinged Ads or something. So these are both real
32
things.
megs of power and crazy ass computer model graphics. Donkey Kong Country will beat the crap out of you with its insane, action-packed, three-dimensional adventures.
I already feel
The
like
country
I'm back at the 90s.
and the T-shirt can be yours. So go to Babbage's today, bitch.
I just can't believe it literally says, tell your parents to buy me Donkey Kong Country or go to hell.
They even
Like,
highlighted the word hell.
I know, it's in a different font. It's just, oh, Nintendo, bring back this marketing. Please, do it.
Video games in general need to bring back this marketing, man. Like, this was everywhere back in those days.
This was, and it's just like, I kind of miss it, because it's so stupid. It's so funny. Like, could you imagine if, like, Mario Odyssey 2 comes out, and it just says, parents, buy Mario Odyssey 2 or go to hell, I guess.
It just needs to be a picture of somebody just mugging the camera, and then just the words, fuck your mother, and then at the very bottom you see Odyssey 2.
Yeah.
Like the corner.
I got one. It should be like, buy Odyssey 2 or you're gonna see me kill your mother. And it just has the date when the game comes out with the Nintendo logo.
Pretty good.
Wait, so guys, here's another actual ad from back in the day. Where
I've seen this
one of my favorite classic games, Rayman 3. Yeah, and it just is a picture of Rayman at the urinal.
No arms,
and
no
everybody's
legs.
staring at it.
Wait,
everybody's looking at
it.
Look
what it says underneath. No arms,
no
legs.
Arms, no
legs. Huge features.
Huge features.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So wait.
It's such a good ad.
Wait, that means it's canon that Rayman is hung.
Yep.
Yes, that's canon.
I'm glad that I have this lore now.
So I think I may have a curse meme. you guys know about like custom like mouse cursors and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a while back, I found a website where you can get custom mouse cursors of YouTubers.
Oh.
Yeah, and
That's
you know Jay Schlatt,
Yeah.
YouTuber Jay Schlatt Minecraft channel. So they have one of him,
Oh.
and that's what it looks like.
Oh. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah. I think it looks great. Looks just like him, don't you think?
Oh, I hope someone makes a custom cursor of me that's just as beautifully cursed.
And yeah, they all had these weird like button eye things going on. It was
Why?
And-
They're not Funko Pops.
You know, the weird thing is the one on the left actually looks kind of nice.
yeah, that's just his logo. But then
Yeah.
there's the other one.
But then there's the Funko Pop. God help us. You know, like we have button eyes, except for Pyro. But like we're cartoons. It's appealing. Isn't that right, Spark?
Woof.
Oh,
Wolf
there we go.
indeed.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
One day we have to.
Ha ha.
One day, can we just end one of these podcasts with us just like doing that
Just
like
all
fake
laughing.
laugh, like that fake laugh that they did in like old cartoons?
I mean, we could have did that now.
We'll do that after the outro. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sounds good.
I will say we have been recording for 59 minutes, so
Yeah, I think we could definitely end right
Yeah,
now.
the episode's pretty much over.
yeah. That's it. This was Sonic is Bonic, YTFA.
So, I guess that's all the time that we have. If you'd like to get your content reviewed in one of our review specials, then make sure to submit your videos to the YTFA subreddit, Twitter, or Discord. With that said, remember to keep at it and keep improving.
Ha 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 so funny.
I don't remember. I think Santos is. I think is he dead?
Paul, I'm gonna go
Again?
take a year-long shit again. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the YTFA Podcast. If you like this episode, you can give us support by following us on YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, and now Instagram. Thanks again, and we will see you in the next one.